What's up, brother?
Long, tall, and young, girl walking up.
Oh, meow, 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 meow. How are you, man?
Good.
All
How about
right.
yourself?
I'm pretty good, man. Pretty
Nice.
good. I think it's a little too bright back there. That's the only thing. There we go. Now it's party time.
Woo!
Woo! So, how is your journey with the guitar?
You know, it's good. I'm happy I'm doing it. It's I'm having trouble with my D.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can do it okay when I carefully place my fingers, but when I'm trying to switch back and forth, I hardly ever get a nice D out of
I think that's totally normal. We're all just looking for some good D, right? Come
it.
on, man.
You
You
know
s-
it.
you set it up and I knocked it
I
down, man.
did. I did.
Yeah, I appreciate
That,
it. I appreciate
that's
it. It's totally normal, man. So the first step is learning the chord, and then the next step is transitioning between chords, and it takes
yeah.
time. Yeah, and I still go through it. Like Girl from Ipanema has a chord that's like this, and then this chord here is a bitch, man, and I never land that one right. I'm like, fuck.
Hmm.
So I know how you feel, man. It's you'll get there, buddy.
I've seen progress. I'm better than when I started, so I can't complain too much. That's
Yeah,
just like my current frustration.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah. So how is what have you been working on? Have you been working on Wish You Were Here?
No, I haven't any this. I actually I tried to go through that intro once, but I haven't been working on it as much. I've I was more concentrating on playing the songs on my app to try to get my chord changes down. But I did also do the bass line. Uh, that was enjoyable. To actually feel like I was jamming along with something. Um, so I did that in both of the speeds.
Mm-hmm.
I was not able to watch the videos. I don't know
I
what
sent
the
you a
problem
video.
of
I
our
don't.
last session.
Oh, you weren't able to watch it?
No,
Weird. Okay. Yeah, because were you able to open it?
no, it's in my Google Drive,
Uh-huh.
and it says it's an MP4, and I've watched other MP4s,
Yeah.
but it just wouldn't load, and I don't know what the deal
Well,
is.
shit, man. I'm sorry about that.
Not a huge deal.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll be able to watch this video, and if you want, we can, like, I can upload it again. Maybe there was a encoding error or something for the other one, so worth a shot, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So, can I see you play some of the 12 bar blues?
So, uh,
That sounds great, man. Yeah, better than last week for sure. For sure, man. So let's focus on that. So this version of the 12 bar blues is in the key of A.
Okay.
And so that means it starts with that A part based on the open A string. Right?
I don't see an open A.
So it's every apple does go bad eventually. So the A is going to be this one here. And you know, they're also numbered, the strings, but the numbering is backwards. So the high E is the first string. So this is the open A or the fifth string.
But we're not playing it open.
No, but I'm calling it because it's based on that open part. You're playing it right here. You're starting with the open A and then playing on the D string, right?
Oh, I was starting on the E and playing on the A.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine because you can play the blues that way too. There's like millions of variations for the 12 bar blues, but the one that we're doing starts with A, and it does it. So when I go like this, when I play one full pattern, that's one measure or one bar. Okay, so we play the A part 4 times. So can you play the A for me 4 times? Perfect. Okay, that was 4. And then the next part, that was 4. You got it, man. And man, the rhythm is good. It's really smooth, man. It sounds great. It sounds great. And so then the next part is we go right next door to the D part and we play that 2 times. So can you do that for me? Nice. Okay, now we're going to put those 2 together. So you're going to play the A for 4 times and then the D for 2 times, and you're halfway there.
All right. So.
That's it. Nice, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and then the next part, so it's 12 bar blues. You've played 6 bars. Then it goes back to A for 2 more. So let's start at the beginning, and I'm gonna be like your Jane Fonda. I'm gonna call out the changes to you. This is like our aerobics class, all right?
All right.
So we're gonna start with the A. And we go to D. Yeah. Back to A. Yeah, fantastic, fantastic. And then after that, it goes down to E for 1 bar. Okay. So now let's do the whole thing starting from the beginning, and I'll call out the changes. Now D for 2. A for 2. E for 1. Okay, and you're almost there. And then after that, and this is a little bit of a jump to go from E, so then you go to D for 1. So it would look like this. So here's the E. And then you jump over to the D. So let's just practice that transition from 1E to 1D. Dude, that was smooth, man. Really nice. Really nice. Okay, let's take it from the top. D for 2. A for 2. Nice. Now we do E for 1. D for 1. All right, man. Almost to the end. So really nice, man. Really smooth. It was really flowing, man. I could feel it. I could feel it. So after we do the D, then we do one more A. And then there's the ending, which goes like this. And then the whole thing starts all over again. So I'll teach you that in a minute.
Okay.
So let's do it from the top, and I'll talk you through all the changes right up until the end, and then we'll discuss the end.
Okay.
Are you ready, Daddy?
Just a second.
Summon that mojo, baby. Get
All
that
right.
monkey paw.
I'm ready to make a baby.
Oh, yeah. Two. 4. D for 2. A for 2. E for 1. D. A for 1. Yeah, that was 11 bars. Dude, that was fantastic, man. Really good, dude.
Can we just do the 11 bar blues?
If you want, man. Yeah, it's your world. We just live in it.
I definitely want to get the cool.
The turnaround at the end. Yeah, and it might be it might seem a little tricky, but what it is, I'm gonna break it down. It's just a few notes. It's to play the ending, I'll show it first. It's so it's like I'm about to play another A. It has the beginning of another A. Bum, bum. And then you put your... So go ahead and play that for me. Okay. And then you put your thumb on that D string. And you play it open. So then together it's... Bum, bum, bum.
Your hand's right behind
Oh,
the...
God damn it. Is that better? Bum, bum.
Yes.
No, you can't see it?
Not really, no.
Okay, so I'm trying to think. Is it like, let me.
You know what? I just moved my...
Okay. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to play those 3 parts. The beginning of the A, bum, bum, and then the open D, bum. Perfect, perfect, okay? So then it goes, you're going to stay on that D string, first fret, first finger, bum. Second finger, second fret, bum.
Same string?
Yep. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Dude, you got it. That's fantastic. And they call that the turnaround. And when you hear that, ba-da-da, oom-ba, oom-ba, and it goes right back into it, man. And you could literally play that shit for fucking 11 hours, man. You know, and like if you go to you know, I'm sure you've seen blues bands play before, and you hear that 12-bar blues or a variation of it, and then, you know, so you'll play it, the band will play it together, and then maybe the guitarist will take a solo on the next 12 bars, and then maybe the bass player, and then the drummer, and you know, you can just keep going. And it's this really cool basic framework of a song that when you learn it, you could play it anywhere in the world, and everybody knows it. It's kick-ass, man.
I was really starting to get what you're saying about your thumbs a potato.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to keep up and not watch this hand.
Yeah.
I did feel myself like feeling for the string a little more.
And I saw that, man. When you did the transition from E to D, you did it super quick, man. And because you're jumping an extra string to do it with your thumb. You're jumping over that A string, and you did it beautifully, man. So I see it.
I don't know, it's activating a little different part of my brain than just straight up playing these without trying to put them into the structure.
Exactly. And that's the idea. I like to start with, because like I said, there's many variations of the 12-bar blues, but I really like this one because it starts with these open strings that are right there. And for some reason, every one of my guitar students, you just really want to fuck with this string right now, man.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
The bass string is right. You're like, I want to fuck with that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's cool, what we'll do is when you learn the bass part, you'll get to where you memorize it and you can feel when it's about to change. Like you're playing the A and you're like, all right, now I'm going to play the D. You'll feel the changes, right? And then what's cool about that is when you've internalized that, then you can add those chords that you already know because the chords are A, D, and E. And when you're ready for that, I can show you a very simple strum to go with it. But what I'm trying to teach you is like kind of basic finger dexterity plus learning chord changes in an organic way. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So the individual strings I'm playing correspond to the chords that you would play.
Yeah, exactly right. And this is another great example because every time you're playing the A part, it's based on that open A string. And so then an A chord fits with it. So you could be like boom bam boom bam boom right? And it's really cool. And I want to talk about a little bit of music terminology right now. And then what I'd like to do is we could go over that turnaround again.
Yeah.
And then I'll play a nice, clean, full version of the 12 bar blues for you to see. And hopefully, I'm also recording this. Hopefully you'll be able to play that video. And please let me know as soon as possible and I'll fix it from my end if it's,
Okay.
Yeah?
If it's your end, who knows? And I'm accessing it on an iPad, so like it's so hard to troubleshoot. Yeah. Figure out what's going on.
I know, man. I love my iPhone, but the PC, I also love my PC. I have a PC laptop,
Just don't have access to it in the same way.
It's that closed architecture that Steve Jobs was so obsessed with, It is what it is, man. It's the Apple tax. You got to pay the Apple tax.
Right.
So let's look at that. Let's look at that turnaround again. So once again, we're going to start as if we're playing an A. And can you see my left hand okay now?
Yes.
Okay. So bum bum and then open D. O 1 2. You got it, man. Yeah, that's it. Bum 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 bum. Just pretend I'm not watching. Yeah, daddy. You got it, man. You got it. Okay. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the whole thing very slowly. And I'm going to call out the changes so you'll have like a master to work off if you forget it,
Okay.
All right. So 12 bar blues in A, starting with A. First bar. 1. Second bar. Third. Fourth. Now we switch to D for 2. Fifth bar. 6. Back to A for 2. 7. 8. E for 1. 9. D for 1. 10. Back to A for 1. 11. Ending. And that's it.
So that turnaround, is that a full measure or is that part of a measure and a rest?
It's a good question. Yeah. So remember last time we talked about when you're counting the numbers, this is in 4/4 time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And so those are quarter notes, right? And in between are ands. So if you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay. So the only bad thing about the blues is it starts on an and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay. So then the last bar with the turnaround is and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, so the turnaround is a whole measure. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Can you do it one more time?
Of course. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And so that last
You
note.
weren't playing anything on that.
Sorry?
You weren't playing anything on that and 4.
No, I was holding out this note.
Okay. So
Yeah. So that's good observation. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4. Yeah. Great questions, man. Yeah. And that's really it, you know, and I think because the blues is in all of us Americans, at least, and I'm seeing it with you too. When you play it, you're getting it really naturally, and that's what I like about it, man. You know, it really just kind of flows, and it's a template that you know, that your parents know, your grandparents know, we all know it, and it's a really great place to start to do a lot of techniques, right? To keep you interested, and then we can throw other things at you, because like I said before, when you're ready, you can throw the chords in there. And you're just strumming them for a quarter note, and you know A, and then of course to D, and back to A, then E, wow, meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 and then do the A. Boom, 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 ba, ba, ba.
All right. Hold on, I gotta go make a baby real quick.
The power of the blues every goddamn day.
Wow, man.
Every goddamn day. Yeah. So, yeah, man, really, really good. I think your progress is really great, and I'm not really hearing any buzzing. And one thing that I like that you did, and I don't know if this is intuitive, but anytime you made a little mistake, you kept going. And that's what it's all about.
One of my friends mentioned that, and I mean, that's kind of like, I played in my high school band.
Yeah, so you know.
When you're playing a song, you just keep going.
You keep going, man. And it's cool that you have that music background, because so many of my beginners, they just stop and look at me. I'm like, dude, we're still jamming. What the fuck, man? Keep going, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice, man. Do you have any questions?
I mean, that was a nice sized bite
Cool.
of information, and it's definitely something to chew on and practice on.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, so
Nice.
I think it's something I think I'm going to enjoy practicing and trying to get better at.
Cool.
So that's exactly why I wanted to interact with someone who knows how to play.
That's music to my ears.
More than that, who actually is an instructor, who knows a little bit about.
Thank you very much.
Where to, you know, there's playing and then there's teaching.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, I really appreciate that feedback, man. And so, yeah, and another thing that we'll do in the future, you don't have to worry about it, but I mentioned tablature notation.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why I want to show you, and you know, if for some reason this video doesn't play, I can just send you, like I can email you a small video of me just playing the 12-bar blues, because what I'd like you to memorize it, and then it's in your bones, and then we'll go back and I'll show you how tablature notates it. So, because a lot of times you do something first and then you learn what you did. And I think that's a good approach in this case, right? Because tablature is super simple, and especially if you've already been playing it. And then what's really cool about learning tablature is then I can give you cool little short riffs in tablature that you can work at your own pace. And of course, as you know, you can Google any song in tablature and some guy in Croatia has figured out how to fucking play it, you know. So it's pretty cool, man.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, my brother. Yeah. I think it's been 30 minutes.
Sounds good.
I will wish you a good evening.
You as well.
Thank you, my friend. And I'll send you this video again and we'll fucking try it again.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thanks,
Stay safe.
Scott. Take care, buddy.